welcome everyone. Let's craft. So I got another project over here. Let's remove that. So I got this one I made yesterday, and I let it dry overnight. And I'm going to give it a little bit of a sand, and I'm also going to add some butterflies. I'm going to make these little butterflies and add them to it, and we're going to make some other things. So that's what we're gonna do. And everybody, I just did this so everybody, all my new friends can come and join me and come and chat and hang out and chill and all that good stuff. So welcome everyone if you're here. If you are just arriving. So I'm just gonna go over it a little bit, smooth it out a little bit. And I'm gonna wet it a little bit. But I wanna make sure that you don't have any weird, sharp. I want it to be nice. So it's gonna be sold eventually when I do my market. I might even set up a little craft thing in here by my house for the people near me. And I'm trying not to do too much of this in here. I like to do this in the bathroom. And this stuff here does not go to waste. I put it in my my slip thing where I'll get that up in a minute. How you add things to things once it's dry. You have to use slip. Stuff called slip. That's just basically this stuff wet and runny type of form. And I'm just using one of those sponge sandpaper things. It's not very strong sandpaper. And I'm not going to do a lot. I'm just going to do a little bit. Just want it to be a little bit more even everywhere. And I just want to show you guys at the beginning what I've already done, some of the things. So it's already, those videos are on my channel. You can watch that of the last projects that I made. So yeah, I love doing this. It brings me joy to do this, and I have to do what I enjoy doing. In a way to make life go forward. I want to make the top a little bit smoother. I don't know who's gonna find me today. Who's gonna see my life and find me? But I think this is good here. I think I'm good with this. I don't go out partying on the weekend. If anything, I'd like to go camping soon. That's one thing I would like to do. So somewhere where it's nice and peaceful, not a lot. I don't want to go camping where there's a lot of people or anything like that. Just go with like a few close people and go camping, hang out, enjoy nature together. That'd be fun. Do some foraging. Don't want to tap it too much because we don't want to break it. But I am going to wipe it with water. So you'll see it's pretty dusty right now. I don't think I'm going to do the inside too much. I'm just going to do a little bit. I did see some people pop in. I don't know, like I didn't send anybody messages. So whoever comes, comes. So it's like open panel today. So I'm just going to use some water over here. And stick my hand in there. I did put warm water. And I'm just going to go like this. Basically making it wet again. But we're also taking the dust. And I didn't want to use my, I didn't want to use that make it wet. I have done it and then I just clean it. But right now I didn't want to use that. Just use my hands. It's time to get that stuff. I should eat something. I slept for a couple hours. I was up all night doing. Oops. Sorry about the noise. I was working and then I slept from 9 o'clock till 4 o'clock. So I had a few hours. Ended up doing a reading this morning. A crystal message for everyone. I'll do another one later tonight. But right now I just want to get into the craft for a little bit. I sneeze. Usually when I'm hungry, I get nausea. I sneeze. It stops my nausea. I just wanted to get the dust off. This will dry. It's just that surface, so it'll dry pretty quick. So I just want to do that. Clear my hands. Because your hands do get dirty for this. Then we'll grab something to eat. Somebody come here. Why don't you message her and see if she. I did check to see if she was live, but she was not live. I'm just wiping it on my. Just wiping my hands on my dress. All right, so we're gonna. What I want to do is do the butterfly. The butterfly is this one. Make some butterflies, and then we're gonna stick the butterflies on there. So we gotta. First of all, what we gotta do is move this aside, and then we gotta clean up this mess here a little bit. I'm just gonna move to the side right now. Now we're gonna open a new package. What should I do? I don't really have anything just to grab. There's some marshmallows here. That's the whole bad thing. There's a marshmallow in here. I bought the marshmallows because I had Rice Krispies, and I don't like them as cereal, but I guess my son does. So I didn't get to the anything that had Rice Krispies. I don't even know if anybody can hear me well. I'm about 4 feet away from my mic, but my mic is usually too loud, so everybody can probably hear me well. I was using natural clay as air drying clay. And if you're not going to use it, you got to make sure you seal it in a refillable bag. I've been on here for 8 minutes and nobody's in here. What the? I guess on this channel, I'm not important at all. This is just my fun channel. I don't really worry too much on this channel. Let me put the video on for a second while I go grab something to eat. had to eat. So I made pork chops yesterday and mashed potatoes. So I just put it in a wrap. I got an extra one. You guys want some? Here, have some. Have a bite. Mm-mm-mm. I put the water on the floor. I don't want to dump it. Spill it. Let me mess with some people. Mm-mm. Hey, you want to come and hang out? I'm live on my crafty channel. Come and hang out. Make life exciting. Yeah, I got some wild friends. They can make life exciting, so bring them on here. All right. Let's make some butter. I didn't know she was live. What? I looked for my notifications to see who was live for my subscribers, and you were not live. Hmm. Oh well. Yeah, she's live right now. That's okay. I'll just work. I'll just do my thing. Let's have some music on. So we're gonna make some butterflies. I was gonna do like a stream with her, but I was gonna do that on a different time. I'm just learning how to stream with someone else. I'm just learning all that stuff. Make it all even. Let's see. Let's see what she say. What's she say? What's it? 5 hours? Well, come and join mine then. Oh man. Okay. All right, let's get working here. Let's get some butterflies. Well, maybe we'll do some other things too. Maybe we'll do some of these if I can get them nicely or something like that. Some lips. We got some lips up there. Need you guys tell me what I should put on this heart? What should I put on it? Those would be nice. I don't know if I can cut them properly. We get the butterfly. I like the butterfly. The butterfly. Oh, we got the bird. The bird in the sky. The bird in the sky. I have other ones, but this is the one that I kind of picked. All right, let's just do this. Let's just make some butterflies. Butterfly, fly away, butterfly. Okay, we're gonna mark it first, and then I'm gonna take it off and then do it because If you try to do it with it like that, it will probably not work. Oh, that's not. I got these. I got 2 of these. Signora. Working all the time. Yeah, I have to keep my mind busy. If I'm not doing readings, I am usually doing something else. I'm just kind of marking it. I don't know how well you can see. I'm just kind of marking it. And then I'm going to cut it all the way. It was nice out. I was there. I was outside for about half an hour by myself. I took my doggy out first. She went out and then she wanted to go back in. She doesn't like to be out too long right now because she's just getting back out there. And she lost a lot of weight. But she's still she's still sore. I was told that it's gonna take a while for her to heal. Hey, there's Will. There's my brother Will. Do you wanna come up? Come on up. Come hang out with me. It's been a while. What are you up to? How's the weather there? You guys got storms today? Thunderstorms at all? We were promised one, but we're not getting it. We haven't had any thunder. But we had a little bit of rain. When I did this reading this morning, early this morning, I did a reading. And I'll do one tonight, but in between, I want to come on here and do some crafts and share them with you guys because I normally don't share a lot of this. I do record some and make some videos, but I like being interactive with people sometimes when I'm doing stuff. Like, and I got no one telling me I can't talk while I'm working. You know? That's what I like about being my own boss. It is warm there. So, yeah, look at that. We got a butterfly. We got a butterfly. Come on up, Will. Come say hi. Come join me. We're gonna smooth it out with some. Maybe I should make a couple, then come on. I don't know. We'll just put one. We'll do one first. I just want to smooth it out, smooth out the edges and stuff. Oh, someone got 4-wheeler. When I'm rich, I'm gonna buy one. When I'm rich, I'm gonna buy a 4-wheeler. One day I'll buy a motorcycle, but until I want to get used to it with a 4-wheeler first, and then we'll get a motorcycle after. And I'll get my license in the meantime. I always said I was gonna one day buy a motorcycle, so because I like the way it makes you feel when you're riding down the road and the wind in your hair like that. I like it, but I've always just been a passenger, and that doesn't always happen because the opportunity isn't always there to go for bike rides, right? My one friend that used to give me bike rides, he's passed away. So rest his soul. But yeah, he was the one that he fulfilled that need that I needed to go for a bike ride. It was like very peaceful feeling. Like for me, that's very meditating. For me to go for a bike ride. And obviously, I have to go for bike rides with people that I feel safe with, right? Are you gonna come up? Or I have to beg you. You have to like say, please, pretty, pretty, please. So people can leave me comments saying, oh, you have to beg people to come out and hang out with you. Doesn't bother me. I don't care. Maybe it would have bothered me like years ago, but it don't bother me now because I know how this all works. So it don't bother me. So we'll color and all that later. On the YouTube side says that nobody's watching. I mean, not the YouTube side. I mean, the StreamYard's side. There's another thing that people use. I don't know what that one is, but there's another thing that people use instead of StreamYard. I don't know what that is though. Like, there's a few of them that people use. Let's see if we can get this to stick on here. Well, that is pretty wet, but I want to make this wet too. So where should we start putting it? Maybe we'll put one on this side. And I'm gonna have to put some grass and stuff on it too yet. Decorate it. Well, that one's hard. I hate when my brushes get hard because of Mod Podge. I might have done not cleaned them after Mod Podge. Let's put a butterfly right here. And I do have this lip right here, which is like just mine, and it's oh, I gotta put a little bit more water in there, but this is like stuff that I broken up, like mistakes that I made, and I just use it as slip. I need to put more water. And you just leave it. And even if you have any hard pieces that I had to make some mushroom picture frames that I made, or picture holders that I made. Now my hands are gonna get dirty, or maybe I just won't use my hands. Maybe I'll use this. There's some that is see, it's all wet, stuff like that, like paste. Did you want to come up, Will? I don't know if you were away from the computer and you didn't hear me. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of scoring in there too, so it can kind of become part of it. Scoring on it, put the score on it. And my hands will get dirty doing this. So if you are a person that's afraid to get your hands dirty, you won't like this. But if you're somebody like me that doesn't mind it, then you would like it. Okay, I just want to put the lines a little bit more on this beautiful butterfly. Oh, that's good. I should have wet it a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to do this. I just watched somebody do like miniature crafts. Have to like show off with their loud cars around here. It's annoying. I'm always banging into things. I let it so close to my face because I have a hard time seeing, and I need new glasses. All right, look at that little butterfly. Now it's starting to look more like a butterfly there. You're still here? You want to come up? Come hang out with me for a bit. Come chill. We haven't talked for a while. Hung out for a while. Okay, let's do it. Put some slip in there. It's already dry. This slip dried really quick. Put that. Make sure it's nice and wet so it sticks onto it. You got to go back and forth make little lines in the back so that it can go in there. All right, so we're gonna make it fly which way? Let's make it fly that way. I'm just gonna press it on there. Yeah, that'll be on there good. And then I can just play with the top of the sides of it to really just make it really smooth into it. And I can use this little dust that I brushed off of it. I can use that as slip too. And I'm just smoothing out the edges with a little bit of water. So if there's any slip that was kind of looking funny. All right. And then I'm going to detail a little bit more, but I'm going to need my needle. Where'd my needle go? I had a needle here. Or I can use a toothpick too. Can you hear me okay, Will? Hey, Jay-Z, welcome. Yeah, we can smoke. You want to come up, hang out? I'm just going to have to use this scaffold thing to make the lines a little bit more known. Yeah, the link is on the top there. And we can just talk and chill, and if you wanna, we can play some music that is like copyright free. Sounds perfect. Well, we got one butterfly on there, and I made a heart. So made some other things. Let me show you guys the other thing I made. I'm very proud of that. My little um my little dish that I made. Pretty proud of this one. I know someone said Christmassy, but I wasn't thinking about Christmas when I put that on there. To me, that could be cherries. It could be anything, right? So, and then I got the little rope around it. My mom actually was impressed with this one too. She's like, "Did you just paint it?" And I said, "No, I made it." She couldn't believe I made it. I'm like, "Yeah, I made that. Yeah, I made that." So yeah, that's what I did. I made some other things, but that's one of the things I'm kind of proud of that I made. I want to start doing decorating bottles. Thank you. Yeah, someone left a comment saying the other day it was Christmassy. Well, it could be Christmassy to them, but to me, I wasn't thinking hollies, but I was thinking more like cherries, little like berries or cherries. That's what I was more thinking. I just want to put a little bit more slip there because there's a little bit of a space. I don't want it to be there. All right, so let's leave that one alone and let's do some more. I gotta close this up because it's gonna get dried out. I don't like when my clay gets dried out. Let's work on this one. Wet my hands and it keeps the when you wet your hands, it keeps it a little bit damper. I'm just gonna put a little bit of water on this one too, so it keeps it wet. Make another butterfly. I have it faced like this so you guys can see what I'm doing. And if later I want to take some clips or whatever, I can do that. And it just saves time. So let's make another little butterfly. I could do some other things too, but I'm going to do at least a couple butterflies. The butterfly don't want to be alone, right? Can't have a lonely butterfly. My dad had a bug. I think I got it. Oh, well, I hope you feel better, Will. Soon. Spring is here, summer's here, and thank you for hitting that like button, Jay Z. Um, I would post the things on there, but my hand, as you can see, if I touch the mouse, it'll be all dirty again. All right, I think that's pretty good size right there. So let's get our little thingy dingy majiggy thingamajiggins. There is. I want to see what. Yeah, let me see what else we have here. Maybe there's some other things I could instead of that one. Okay. What else we got here? A lot of Barbie stuff, earring stuff, like little pieces you can use for earrings. Oh, we got some different type of butterflies, but those are smaller. Careful, don't knock my internet out. You have to lift it up. All right, I think see, these butterflies are so hard to cut out, so I think I'm just gonna keep with the other one. And then there's a big butterfly here. There's a big one. There's a big one. Maybe I should do. Oh, and look, that is like a dragonfly. What is that? Is that a dragonfly? That one? That one right there. I don't know. It's like a dragonfly or something. It's got like those things on the bottom. And then there's the bigger butterfly. But maybe I should just go with the original one. I'm gonna do at least another one on the inside, and then yeah. Okay, let's do that. Someone closed my door. Yeah, my son. They only hear me when I'm like live, and um, that's one time like he's like right next door, but he doesn't have the headphones on right now. He's cooking some supper, so this is the only time he actually hears me. So I guess he doesn't want to hear me, and he closed the door. Oh, there's another little butterfly over here, but I guess I chose this one. Is that the one I did? Anyways, I'm gonna stop messing around and just do it. Yeah, with this economy, it's hard to live on your own. It's hard to be able to afford to live on your own, like have your own apartment. They don't have apartments for that fit this economy that we're in for people to live as singles. They don't have. It's not. it's not feasible unless you are somebody born with like silver spoon in your mouth, or you've already like succeeded in life and become, wealthy. But yeah, I would want a big place because that's more to clean. I just want a small, uh, perfect place for me as a single person would be like a little storefront where I could live at my store, where I could like do my what do you call it, revamping, uh, recycling, and do that all there and live there, and then also have my little store and my little, spot to do meetings. I would like to have it all at one spot. It's just the way I feel. I would like to have it all in one spot, but I would like it to be more of a, separated at the same time. Have it the same spot, but have it separated. That's what I want. That's what I will manifest. And of course, I have to have a place for a lot of plants, so I can like kind of live in the jungle, but not in the jungle. You know what I mean? The jungle without all the bugs. When you create your jungle in your house, then you don't have all the insects and bite you. Yeah, some sunrooms are would be like my favorite place to hang out. Like if there was like a sunroom where all the plants would be. I wouldn't want to be in a dark spot. Someone in this town, they opened a little gift shop, whatever, like a little mom and pop store. And they offered me a spot in their basement. And I hate basements. Like I am the wrong person to talk about like basements. I could not I would not want to do readings in a basement. I don't like basements. I think basements, a lot of bad things happen in basements. I don't like basements, period. Point blank. I don't even like them to have my laundry done or anything like that. I don't like basements to begin. I don't like the way I feel when I'm underneath, like when I'm below level of ground. I just don't like it. I like to be above ground while I'm alive. Unless it's like unless it's like scorching hot, then it's good to go in a basement because it's cooler in the basement. But other than that, I don't like basements. But like in Mexico, we didn't have basements. We had like a cold room, uh, where we kept the foods that needed to be kept cool. Who's here? One, so you don't want to come up, Will? I know you're not feeling too good, but you come up and hang out for a little bit. We can talk about all kinds of things you want to talk about, whatever you want. Like you've been on my channel now since I pretty much started my channel. Like I met you shortly after I started my channel. Actually, met a few other people, but in that same circle, but a lot of them are not there anymore. I mean, they're not doing the YouTube anymore, or some of them are, but we always a lot of times we go our own like we go our own ways. I'm just trying to make beautiful butterflies. Another beautiful butterfly. I remember AOL was the first way to text long time ago. Yeah, I remember when the internet first became famous, like where everybody had it in their house. I didn't particularly like it because I found that there was a lot more problems in relationships after that happened because some people don't have uh, good boundaries. Some people don't have boundaries, or they don't know how to set good boundaries with other people. You know what I mean? And there's people that don't care about boundaries, and then that can affect people that still have boundaries, but they don't know how to place their boundaries. You know, they're weak, basically. Like they're weak. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm very strong-minded, so my boundaries are always, I always have boundaries. I always have like things I would not accept, things things are okay, but things that I would totally not accept. I just want to make sure this was really wet so that it went on there good. And it does. All right, let's stick this one on this way. And I'm making them a little bit thicker so that way they will look nice and detailed. All right, excuse that little brush. I'm just gonna keep wetting this too, so I don't want to get it dried out. Let's splash in the water. Splash, 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 splash. So, did you say something? I don't know if you said if you were gonna come up. I was, I was feeling a little bit queasy and came back home. Hmm. Well, I hope you feel better. All right, there. I don't know what else I'm gonna make. I just want to come on here to kind of finish this and just kind of play with these things. And then tomorrow or later tonight, I might paint it. I don't know. It's the weekend. I'm just gonna kind of take it easy on the weekend. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry to get things done. Oh, I done that. I rush until that's no fun. And then all you really got to do is live and die. So might as well just enjoy it. Okay. And all of a sudden I'll like pop a song will come into my head and I'll start singing it. I don't know. Some days I just think, oh man, I can't relax, I can't relax. I gotta do this, I gotta do this. If I don't do this, my plant will die. If I don't water it right now, it'll die. And yeah, I've been kind of like working on that, kind of letting them kind of be when I don't feel like it. Just let them be a little bit. They're not gonna die that quick. I worked really hard to get these plants the way they are, and I'm really, really upset if I all of a sudden give up on them. If I felt like just giving up on them, I have had those kind of thoughts of a couple times, but then I would not be happy with all the emptiness. I want to give this butterfly a little bit more tail. They do bring me joy, so I better just keep it up. Anyway, there's two butterflies on there, and I think I might just put something on here and then something over here. So Yeah. Um, Making a mess of things. I think I want to do maybe something like this, but I'm just gonna do it myself. I'm just gonna like make little things and kind of circle them that way, and kind of eye it, not actually push it on, do all that, but just kind of do that. Hmm. I'm just gonna start with like a little piece, and then just make a little circle, and then we'll try. So we're gonna do the bigger ones, the bottom. Put it. Just gonna put some grasses or whatever. Some like grasses there. Okay, that grass just wanted to go that way. Okay, we'll just let it go that way then. It wanted to go its own way. All right then. Okay. I remember taking styrofoam cups with a long string for communication. I remember doing that, sitting in my grandma's trees and doing that kind of stuff. Definitely remember that. And I don't understand how that worked, but okay, yeah, I know it did, but a lot of things are hard to understand how they work, but they do, and it's weird. And that's why I don't try to question everything. And straighten it out. try to put a stem. Really don't know what I'm doing here, but let's put it this way. Just kind of cut it off. I I made supper last night. You didn't have any of that. You made chicken nuggets. I made chicken and pork chops last night with mashed potatoes. But yeah, we kind of eat like roommates in here. Kind of sometimes like we'll just kind of eat whatever. Sometimes I'll cook, but a lot of times they just like to eat like my boys just like to eat like roommates. Just you make their own food and I make my own. They don't. They want to be not codependent. So when they move out, when they have to do it on their own, they know when to go make some food. That's what I kind of gathering. So that's good. Independence is good. You don't want someone to be dependent on you and then they can't survive when they're not living with you no more. Sounds yummy. It was. Oh, and then I made corn. It was hilarious. That funny guy. I think he's like a comedian, and he was saying how he had the Mexican corn, right? Like how the Mexicans make their corn. They don't just like make their kernel corn and that's it. Like that's not. They put all these things in it and make it look good, right? And so you had this corn with like cream and stuff. That's how we make our corn. Like we put cream and we kind of boil it, cream and butter, and it makes it really good. Well, and then he had asked them what it was called, and they had said PJ Gringo. That means stupid white person. That's what it means. But I think you know that, so it's funny. It's hilarious because he's like a comedian. So yeah, and anyways, so that made me think about like making corn with my meal yesterday. I just want to wrap that one over there that way. See, I just want to make the vines go wherever and if overlapping. Yeah. Does smell good too. Chicken does smell good. He made. It smell it. But I still have half of my wrap here that I made. Made a wrap with some my pork chop that I made yesterday, and then some mashed potatoes to heat it up microwave. That's what I got here. There's some crazy grass growing there. Maybe make it smoother in the bottom there. So you don't want to come up? I have a little bit of ginger ale. Nice. That'll help you. Hopefully out. Okay. Let's just make the vines. Keep making the vines. But I don't know. I don't know where Jay went. Muddy, muddy, muddy. This is a good way to get grounded. Is Canada dry? Not ginger ale. Oh, Canada Dry ginger ale. Oh, the Canada Dry, not ginger ale. Well, Canada Dry has ginger ale in it, is it not? Canada Dry does it not have ginger ale? Am I? Is that one of those things that you think it should be a certain way, but it's not? They have tricked us. To think a certain thing. Because I always thought that Canada Dry was ginger ale. There was ginger in it. I thought there was ginger in it. Oh, you think it has it? Yeah, I think so too. And one of these things, like you can like work on it, and if you make a bigger project, you can just work on it, and then if you have to let certain things dry, whatever, you can just let it dry before you move on. So like, so you can just like add things to it after it's dry. So I like this is fun. I know I keep saying that's what I like about this, but it is. It's fun. Playing in mud is fun. Y'all should try. All the people that just want drama and fight every day, arguing and be chaotic, you need to do something like this. So I'm gonna try to replicate the other side. I heard they are gonna make another E.T. the original characters. Oh, really? That'd be interesting. That'd be cool, huh? I'm going to add one more piece and then I'm going to give it up for now. And then I'm going to just wait a little bit and do a little bit later. I need a break. Um, and I thought somebody wanted to come up here and have smoke. So come on up and have a smoke. I thought, Jay, why don't you come up and smoke? Come on up and smoke. Or are you somebody and you're in a troll account? I don't know. That's wondering. Because I've seen you before. But I mean, if you are JB, you're welcome. You just know why. You know why I got at you, JB, because you said it, called me something really bad, and you know I don't right. I don't accept that. So that is why I got mad at you. It had nothing to do with anybody else, or nobody else had anything to do with it. It was that. That was what it was. And I am a forgiving person. Y'all know that. I get over things too. I mean, I know with JB, it doesn't really mean that he sometimes slips out things that he doesn't mean. And it's probably because he's been around a lot of negative people, and we can't always control who we're around. But we can control who tries to control us. You know what I mean? If someone tries to control you, it's good when your spirit guides let you know who they are, who the people are that are trying to control your life. So that way you can be vigilant when it's happening. I'm very grateful for the Lord and him sending me messages when I can't trust people. I you know, and I don't question my authority that I get. I mean, I don't question my authority that I receive, like the messages I receive. When someone is trying to control my life, and nobody knows me well enough to even think about that. So that's why I get angry. People can just say, "Oh well, you know that." Oh well, that pissed me off. And that person didn't think of that. Nothing. They did nothing. Somebody else. Like, not talking about you, Jimmy. I'm just talking about somebody that thought they could control my life. You ain't nobody, buddy. You ain't nobody. You're just a YouTuber. That's all you are. You ain't controlling nothing in my life. No nothing either. That's what makes me wonder. Like, is that person a troll, calling everybody a troll just because they don't say they say something that don't person doesn't like? Going off on a rant. I know. It's like that person is like acting like they don't fucking know what they did. Pisses me off. It does. Because people know exactly what the fuck they did. And coming back, and if that keeps happening, somebody come back just to fucking be nosy, I'm gonna fucking be real quick on that fucking sword, cutting that shit off. Well, yes. Sorry, Will. I just had to do that for whoever's spying on me. I must sense it. My spidey senses are telling me something. I gotta trust my spidey sense. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? Kind of looks like like one of those crazy vining forests. But I'm gonna do this side yet. Put some stuff. We're gonna put some vines on the other side too. And then we'll be ready to paint this beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. I'm just gonna hang out for a while. So like if you want to come back later or come back I'm gonna do this for a bit. And even when I'm smoking, I'm just gonna share. We're just gonna go wash my hands and a roll joint and make a coffee and then we can hang out for a bit. Whoever wants to come and hang out, chat, be real for a bit. Be for real for a bit. It's beautiful, amazing work. Thank you, Will. Thank you. I appreciate you saying so. I'm gonna be right back. Wash my hands again, and this is just gonna stick this right in on top of this and that, and then put it right here, and then put the lid on it. It'll keep it wet. I don't like it dry. Heat up coffee. This little seat is just one of those stool things, and I make them into seats, but it's not very comfortable yet. It's fun. I can't sit on that for very long. I'm gonna turn camera around so you can see me. And I was kind of doing that too, and I was gonna maybe do some set some schedules and stuff. Let me put it up a little bit. And turn this TV around. Oops. Let me make it happen. I had to clean my coffee maker with vinegar. Well, so I have a lot that I would like to bring to awareness to people. There's a lot of things that I've been observing for the last 2 years with people and manipulating people and people manipulating people, people controlling people. And I feel like this has happened to some other people that used to be really good friends with my channel. And they've been manipulated by certain people. And when those certain people try to control me or my life, it just really brought it all to awareness to me. And it's ridiculous. It's sad that somebody has no life and they have to do that to put people against each other. Like it's ridiculous. It really is. And it's very immature for an old man that want to judge me or the people that come to my channel, and all they do is interview actors. I mean actresses. Most of the time they are women. So yeah, a male control freak. A control freak is what it is. You still don't know who you are? I think they know who you are, and I'm not gonna call your name. I'm not that mean. I'm not that mean, but I let you know who you are and what it's got to be said. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. I hope that. I just got a marshmallow too. All right, where's my smoking friend? Where's all my smoking friends? I am gonna put this on if this limit comes up. So I was doing a sign. I'm making myself a sign. So it's some artwork. I've been working on this for a while. I put away and I actually wanted to schedule all the readings that I'm going to do this week. And I can schedule them on here. I can do that. I can do the work. I can do book work on here. This is my channel to do whatever. I kind of want a personal channel. Can I do whatever? It's not. I don't even like for this channel. Like for now, I don't even worry about it. It's just like my friendship channel, my hanging out channel, and my other channel. I don't want like there to be all these different vibes on my other channel because like I just want it to be like vibes that I can help people. So when people come to that channel, they know why they come here, and when they come to this channel, they know why they come here to hang out. Gotta roll a joint, let's roll another joint, and then something, something. Oh yeah, that's Tom Petty. Yeah, I was never a person that really cared about like famous people. I'm not saying that they're not good people. I'm just saying I just didn't care about like, I wasn't like fan crazy. I was not like, I was never like a major fan of people. I, I was a fan. I respected the people I like as actors and actresses. I actually had like respect for them. Like I liked them like that. I have respect for them. I didn't just like go like I didn't like actors and actresses for like the reasons of being a fan. I didn't go crazy when they come to town or anything. But there's people that they're all involved in the Disney. Oh, they bought every Disney movie and da 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 da. Well, I ain't gonna get along with those people now. I didn't then. You know what I mean? I never thought it was important to buy my kids all the Disney movies. And there's people like that, and they're still like, I mean, they're stuck in that day. They're stuck in them days. And after everything that came out about Disney, I guess I've always had that knowing, right? I've always had that extra knowing. about things that weren't quite the way they seem. All that glitter wasn't gold. Right? Yep. To me, actors and actresses are the same people. Like, they're just people like us. You know what I mean? It's just their job. So what are you saying? You didn't even answer me, Will. What is it with people when I ask them something? They always avoid a question. I mean, an answer. I was asking if you would like to come up, and I was like, "Do I have to beg you?" I don't know. Maybe you weren't listening at that moment. Oh, you're getting better. It's not early. It's 9. I guess it's 9 p.m. It is early for me. I guess I could get ready to do a reading and go to my other channel and just switch channels so whoever watches this will know where I am. The other one. Oh, the other one. And I'm trying to be more live, like at least 2 or 3 times a day. We're gonna start with 2 times a day on my other channel, like once in the morning, once at night, and then once I start getting that routine down, then I'm going to maybe go 3 times a day, where I go once in the morning. So I hit the different time zones, right? So the different people from different time zones can catch me live. So I'll go live once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once the evening or nighttime. Excuse me. Got nerves and hiccups at the same time. Anyways, where did my J troll go? Just a kid. I don't like when people come in there and ask me if I want to do something and then they can leave. You don't come back. Yeah, I want to do that. It's boring. Boring just talking to myself. I could have just been recording. Maybe I'll just like download the video and just share the important parts, not the talking, but the work. Because I think the interfering of really a lot of times the talking and all that and the empty space, it kind of like makes people not want to watch the video that you made something. So I have to download all the videos and start now because by the time this channel gets to the 1,000, I'll have all the videos already like recreated after like the lives. I remember like people used to do that. They would like download their lives right after they were live and they would download them and then they would upload them again as like they would take some parts out. But now people are just they go live and they just leave their lives up the way they are a lot of times. I'm not a person that likes to make shorts. It's sad that people have other better things to do. Yeah, I know. And it just yeah, yeah, and they were pretty much called out to in the Gemini reading. The person doing that was basically called out for it on my reading because that person was in the chat at that time, and it's like, yeah, didn't get the hint that I was pissed off. It was like a paragraph I said to the person. I wasn't like I'm not talking behind his back. I am not doing that. I'm actually being very upfront about certain things, but I'm not going to expose somebody just for having a fight or whatever or disagreement like that. I just don't. I just want. I'm an independent person. I've never had anybody get me to where I am now, and I've done better as you know, single person, alone person, doing things alone. So especially when people that know my life and they try to do things behind my back without me knowing that was me. And didn't even have the respect to come into my chat before you thought you so called thought you did the right thing for me, which you didn't. That's what I mean. Like it's not another person's decision to make that decision. It's my decision. And why am I talking about it? Because this person's probably questioning. And it's my decision to make that decision. If you don't allow me to make the decision, that's controlling. And no one has the right to do that. No one on YouTube has the right to do that. Just because you have a blue name doesn't mean you have the right to do that. So that's why I revoked the blue name from that person. Yeah, and so now I have even more trust issues about trusting people and what they do behind my back with the moderator, if they're moderators, right? So now I'm only got moderators that I know I can trust. I got Will. He's always, here when I need him, and if I need him and he's not here, I can message him. And there's Isaac, and Isaac's, learning about higher self too, so I trust him. And there's Mike, and Mike is learning about higher self too, and so I kind of trust him to be my moderator. So I'm going to make moderators that are working under higher self, not moderators that just want to be a moderator to be nosy and control my life. Period. Point blank. Don't need nobody. I don't come with a remote, man. I'm not part of your movie scene. Anyways, I'm done with rant. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm just gonna keep on ranting anyway because no one's in here to change my mind, change my thoughts. So I have to actually go do some other things that won't remind me of that person doing shit like that. Anyways, and that person can also respond to anything I say. So I don't have a problem owning up to what I do and say. All right, God bless everyone. Have a good day. Um, just know it's only one person that so far I know of that is been bullshit. So, anyways, I don't have anything against anybody else. I love every single one of you with my spiritual heart. So get that twisted. I'm not romantically involved in or and anyone on YouTube or interested in YouTube. All right. So anybody think of that? Get that thoughts out of your head. God bless.